Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Formula One News. I'm your host. Today we will be discussing the 2021 Formula One season. And looking forward to the next one in 2022. So, a recap of the drivers and constructors standings. Red Bull wins first place in the constructors, 344 points. Verstappen with a dominant season, 214, finishing in first place to get his first ever world championship. And Perez is in second with 130 points. So a great year for Red Bull. But then Mercedes, they lose their constructors streak. Mercedes gets second, 215 points. Hamilton third with 124. Bottas fifth with 91. Not their best season at all. So they're going to be trying to bounce back in a big way for the 2022 Formula One season. Now we move on to McLaren, who got third place ahead of Ferrari with 151 points. Lando Norris gets fourth place in the drivers with 100 points. Ricciardo in eighth with 51. So Norris definitely the better driver out of the two at McLaren for this year. Now we move on to Ferrari, fourth place. For Ferrari, 127 points. Charles Leclerc with 73 points in sixth place, and then Carlos Sainz seventh with 54 points. So those two drivers, they're gonna try and do a lot better next season. But here we go. Alpine in P5, 56 points. Esteban Ocon in ninth with 35 points. Fernando Alonso in 10th with 21 points. They're going to be trying to do a lot better. They're going to be better, so we'll have to watch out for Alpine for next season. Ryan Racing, now known as Equinox F1 team, in 6th place, 35 points. Ryan Lean in 11th with 20 points. Not his best year. Guan Yu Zhou 14th with 15 points. We'll have to see how they do next season. Now Aston Martin, with Sebastian Vettel leaving the organization, they get 7th in his final season, 31 points. Stroll in 12th with 19, and Sebastian Vettel in his final season gets 16th with 12 points. So now we move on to AlphaTauri. They get 8th, 31 points as well. And then Gasly gets 13th with 19 points. And Yuki Tsunoda, the rookie, getting 17th with 12 points. So they're going to be trying to do a lot better, as they were passed by Ryan Racing in the final race of the season in the constructors. Alfa Romeo, 9th place, 18. Kimi Räikkönen's final season. Giovinazzi gets 15th, 12 points. And then Kimi Räikkönen gets 19th and 6 points in his final season in Formula One. Now we move on to the Williams, as they got 10th and 10 points. George Russell in Canada got a great finish, but that's all he was able to get. 18th for George Russell, 10 points. Latifi gets 21st and 0 points, so not Latifi's best season at Williams. Now we go on to Haas, which is the only team to not score points. They get 11th, 0 points. Schumacher and Nikita Mazepin both get 0 points. Only 2 of the 3 drivers to not score points in the 2021 season. So they're going to be looking to try and bounce back. But here we go. Driver transfers. So here we go. To start it off, Pierre Gasly is switching teams from AlphaTauri to Aston Martin. It's kind of strange, as Gasly has been chasing down that second seat at Red Bull for the past few years now, and he switches engine components from Honda to Mercedes. So that's going to be pretty interesting. Who's going to replace Gasly at AlphaTauri? That's going to be George Russell. So kind of the opposite in this one. He's going from a Mercedes engine to a Honda engine. So that's kind of interesting now they're jumping ship. And Russell, he was supposed to be a Mercedes driver, or some would say, but who's going to replace Russell now? That is going to be Guan Yu Zhou. Equinox is not going to sign him again. They have the money to get a much better driver, and that's what they do. But Guan Yu Zhou able to stay in Formula One, but he has to go to Williams, which is not the best. Who's replacing Guan Yu Zhou? And this is gonna be Felipe Massa coming out of retirement. Felipe Massa, the Brazilian driver, retired in 2017, but he's coming back for Equinox. Almost won the 2008 championship. And here we go. Mick Schumacher is going to be replacing Kimi Räikkönen at Alfa Romeo. So first season in the league for Mick Schumacher, and he's already climbing the ranks of Ferrari. Yeah, and now Nicholas Latifi is going from Williams to Haas. So that is an interesting one. He got 0 points for Williams this season, so I guess he's looking for a restart, I guess. But who's going to replace Latifi? Williams is going to have a full new driver lineup, and Callum Ilott is going to come up from Formula 2 to replace Nicholas Latifi at Williams. So that's a pretty interesting one, and that is all we have today for the driver transfers. And alright guys, here is where I break the fourth wall. That's the end of the news report, I guess. But thanks for watching. I thought this was kind of cool. Well, hopefully you thought it was kind of cool. Can't wait to start the video, the new season, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And so just, yeah, peace.